Hey guys, welcome back to Khanvolution. My name's Khan, and I just wanted to give you guys a little mini review of what I thought of the Batman. Well, this review is going to be very spoiler free. It's going to be very short. It's just my overall thoughts on the new Batman movie by Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson, and of course Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. What do I think of the Batman? I think it was really great. As far as a movie overall, I think it's an 8 out of 10. As far as a Batman movie is concerned, I still think it's an 8 out of 10. In terms of the level, when I think of Batman, I think of really cool action. I think of detective stories. I think of like just brute ferocity. I think of the dark, gritty Batman. So if you guys are not a big fan of like the dark, gritty environments, like dark textures, dark lighting, and like sort of the atmosphere that the Dark Knight trilogy crafted in its movies, then I would say, I give this movie a chance, because I think what Matt Reeves has done beautifully is that he's introduced the darkness of Batman very much more so. And obviously there's darkness in all the Batman movies, but I think he's done it in such a way that even if you're not a fan of dark, gritty movies, you'll still have something to latch onto and appreciate in this movie as well. And I think the character of Gotham is legit a character in this movie. Like, Gotham feels not just like, almost like the worst place to live at, but it's constantly wet, it's constantly raining. It's just this Gotham itself has this very dark, moody personality to it, and you see that in everybody's the clothes that they're wearing, the expressions that they have on their face. And of course the when you look at Bruce Wayne, he looks very emo, downtrodden, and it's a very young Bruce Wayne within this, very dark and gritty Gotham. He's very much, if you guys have read the Year One Batman comics, it's very much that. And as well as Zoe Kravitz says Catwoman, it's very much a Year One Catwoman. It's both of their origin stories in one. You see a Penguin, you see the Riddler, and if you've seen a lot of the trailers, there's not really much to spoil in the show. As far as post-end credits go, I would recommend you don't stay for any post-end credits. There's really no post-end credits. There is a little something, but I don't think it's worth staying at all for. Like, I stayed throughout the whole thing, and you can stay obviously to see the credits and, listen to that amazing Batman score. Another thing, the music is incredible. I think Matt Reeves and the producers and the sound directors have created a really awesome new Batman theme, and I think a lot of people will, be very fond of that. A lot of people in online are comparing it to The Dark Knight. I would say, does it match the darkness of The Dark Knight? I think it does, but is it better than it? Definitely not. I think it's definitely 2 levels below The Dark Knight. If The Dark Knight is like 10 out of 10, this is definitely, like I said, an 8 out of 10. I don't think it matches that, and for one particular reason, and that's mainly because of Heath Ledger's performance as a Joker. That performance alone elevated that movie to a whole nother level. And I think I don't think, as far as the Riddler, he was a great villain. Penguin's a great villain, but I don't think it was a strong of a performance enough to really elevate that movie that much as the Dark Knight movie was. But I think Robert Pattinson's Batman is a really good new take on the Batman. When I think of Batman, I think of action. Is the action as good as The Dark Knight or even better? I think the Batman, Matt Reeves' Batman, the action is far superior to the Dark Knight trilogy's action, which was much more ninja style combat. It's very difficult to see Batman actually moving around. However, does it live up to Zack Snyder's Batfleck's warehouse scene action? It does not. In my opinion, that is still the pinnacle of Batman's fighting capabilities. But as far as a Batman action, Robert Pattinson, does a really good job of displaying like his gadgets, his armor, as well as his flexibility as the Batman, and his just rage, the wrathful vengeance that the Batman character portrays in general. I think that's very well portrayed, at least better than, I would say, even Christian Bale's Batman, in my opinion. But overall, the story, I think, and Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman is a far superior Catwoman than Anne Hathaway's Catwoman. I think, as far as comics accurate, I think Zoe Kravitz goes, Catwoman is pretty legit. I wouldn't say she's my favorite Catwoman thus far, but I'd say she's definitely up there. So I would very much like to see her reprise that role once more. This isn't a very young Batman. He's just being introduced to his rogues gallery. So you have like the Catwoman, Penguin, Riddler, Carmine Falcone. You have like allusions to like, you know, Salvatore Maroni, you know, words, names that we've heard before. I mean, I won't spoil anything about their storylines and whatnot, but the cool thing about the Riddler is he's not just attacking the Batman, he's also attacking the legacy of the Waynes and pretty much everything you've heard in the trailers already. So, and I do love that Commissioner Gordon and Batman are very much like partners in this. Alfred has a really wonderful scene with Bruce Wayne that almost like, you know, is very impactful, almost push me to the point of tears in the movie. So this, although it's a 3-hour movie, it's a very lengthy stay in the theaters. I didn't mind at all, and I highly recommend you guys go watch it because it's a fantastic, phenomenal addition to the Batman live action legacy. You know what I'm saying? So it was fantastic. I can't wait to see this trilogy of Robert Pattinson as the Batman movies continue. What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day or a wonderful night wherever you guys are. I will see you guys later in the next video. Peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe, hit that like button, and feel free to share the video. And I'll see you guys next time.